so this is what we have started off with. Differences. We started off with differences. Differences will become inequality when values are attached. Values like superiority, inferiority, preferability, rejection, desirability, undesirability. So when you attach these values to the natural or social difference, it becomes inequality. So the differences are always natural or social. Differences may be natural or social. Inequality is always social. Now this inequality become stratification. When there is a pattern of inequality. So you have to identify patterns of inequality. Not all individual instances of inequality can be considered as stratification. Pattern is required. That means every stratification is based on inequality, but not all inequality can be considered as stratification. Right? Now we understood this in 4 stages. What are the 4 stages? Why you need to turn the pages? Second, so there will be differences. Based on the differences, some roles will be given. Male, female are assigned certain jobs, right? And then slowly comparison will start. At the individual level, ranking will come. That's an informal rank order will come, not institutionalized. At the individual level, then evaluation. So this is at the individual level, this is at the societal or cultural level. So here evaluation happens at the cultural level, which lead to a rank order which is formalized and institutionalized and passed on to the next generation through cultural reproduction. Okay, and that becomes the value system. And then this will be perpetuated, this will be continued through rewarding. So these are the 4 stages of stratification. And then comes the different types of stratification. This is a flowchart that I want you to have in your mind, in your book. Later you can understand now. Okay, but by looking at this, everything should trigger in your mind. Open, closed. Okay. Now, open means avenues are present, avenues are absent. Example for open, class. Example for closed, caste. Okay. Then we have seen types of stratification. Different types, right? We started off with age set system. So when you write the stratification, you need to write age set system. Dimension, age is the dimension. The stratus, male, gender. Old, young, right? Old, young, middle age. That is the age based category. Open or closed? So tell me, when you are writing the types, first you need to write the name, age set system, right? And then what all things you need to write here? Whether it is open or closed. You need to write what dimension. Strata. You need to mention these 3 things. Any types when you are writing age set system, is it open or closed? Closed. Upward you can go, downside anti-aging is not there. Anti-aging is there, but age reversal is not there, right? Dimension, age, strata, old, young, like this. So this 3 is what you need to cover. Then gender, right? Male, female, dimension is gender, right? Gender system, strata, okay, dimension. And then we have seen ethnicity, ethnic stratification. We have seen slave system. We have seen estate system. We have seen class system. We have seen caste. Class mean, what are the dimension class? Dimension. Income, occupation, education. Strata ആണ് upper class, middle class, lower class. Okay. Pinnendarno income, income, occupation, income, dimension and strata and open or closed? Open. Caste, open or closed? Closed. Dimension, ritual, right? Ritual part. Strata, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Dalits. So we have seen the types. Then we have seen theories. So functional theories, Marx, Weber. This we will look at later. Functional we have seen Parson, Davis and Moore, Warner. Here we have seen propositions, objections, clarifications. Then we have seen social mobility, horizontal, vertical, upward, downward. Then we have seen so many types also: intergenerational, intragenerational, absolute, relative, objective, subjective, circulation, structural, sponsored, contested, and all those. That's it. This is the entire chapter. Easiest chapter, highly scoring chapter. And always remember, everyone will prepare exactly the same. So you should have that kind of clarity. Same thing is what you have written in the first page. If you remember the first page, you have almost written the same, no? But if you feel like if you want this diagram, you can take it. This is a mind map or flowchart that you need to have in your mind. Okay, so we'll stop. Clear, alle? One of the biggest chapter, we are done with it. Small topics in the hierarchy, exclusion, poverty. അതെല്ലാം നിങ്ങൾ എവിടെ നിന്ന് കവർ ചെയ്യണം? ആപ്പിൽ വീഡിയോസ് ഉണ്ട്. ചെറിയ ചെറിയ ടോപ്പിക്സ് ആണ്. വേറൊരു ഫാക്കൽറ്റിയാണ് എടുത്തേക്കുന്നത്. Otherwise, Malayalam videos also there. You can watch that. Basida classes under that. Sociology fully there in Malayalam. You can, if you are not comfortable here, you can watch that and complete sociology. In end lectures in another faculty is taking small topics. This poverty, exclusion, hierarchy, that I won't take. That is there. Cover it, okay? So see you next week. Nalai.